Good morning everyone. Today we are going to continue our chapter 10 arithmetic progression of 10th standard. Student, in previous video we already discussed about exercise first and second, about first term of AP and a common difference of AP. Today we are discuss about sum of n terms of an AP. Students, we have two results. First is s equal to n by 2 into a plus l, and second result s equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1b. Okay. In first result, s is the sum of n term. S is the sum of n term, and a is the first term, l is the last term. Students, if we know first term and last term, and there is given sum of n terms, then we know everything n, a, l, then we use this result. Okay, if last term is given, then we use this result, and this is the same result for sum of n terms of an AP. S equal to n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 and d, where n is number of terms, a is first term, and n is same number of terms, and d is common difference. Students, if first term and common difference is given, then we use this result. If last term is given, then we use result. Then we use this result. Okay, and this is the same like this. N by 2, 2a. We write 2a, a plus n minus 1 and d. Okay, and what is this? What is this? This is nth term. A plus n minus 1d, and we say nth term is a last term. Okay, nth term is last term, so we write this n by 2 into a as it is, and in place of this we write last term, and this is the same. Okay, we use these two results for finding the sum of n terms. Now we are taking some questions from exercise based on a sum. We have some questions from exercise 10C. These questions belong to exercise 10C. Okay, then first question. Find the sum of the first 22 terms of the AP, and there is given a sequence, and this sequence is in AP. And we find the sum of first 22 terms. Okay, first we write S22. That means sum of 22 terms. Okay, S22 means sum of 22 terms. And what is the result of sum of n terms? N by 2, but there is 20 terms, then 22 by 2. Okay, n by 2, 2 into a plus n minus 1, n is 22 minus 1 into d. Okay, student, for this we find a and d, and we have given an AP. Okay, then from this NAP, we have first term is 8, and common difference d equal to 3 minus 8, and this equal to minus 5. Okay, d equal to minus 5 and a equal to 8. Next, S22 equal to 11 into 2 into a. In place of a, 8, 2 into 8, 16, plus 22 minus 1, 21 into d. In place of d, minus 5. Okay, and this equal to 11 into 16 plus minus minus. Okay, 5 1 5 2 1 0 5 21 5 7 0 5. Okay, and this implies 11 into 16 minus 105, and this equal to minus 89. Okay, and this equal to multiply of minus into 11 into 89. Okay, and this equal to multiply of this minus 9 7 9. Okay, 9 minus 979. Okay, this is the multiplication of the, and this is the minus. Then next question, this is question number first. The next question, find the sum of 28 terms of an AP whose nth term is given and this. Students, we find the sum of 28 terms, and there is not given an AP, but there is nth term is given. then we write nth term an and this equal to 8n minus 5. From this nth term we find common difference and 8. Okay, then first if we write in place of n 1, then first term 8 into 1 minus 5, 8 minus 5 3, then first term is 3. Okay, then we find second term, we put in place of n 2, then 8 multiplied to 16 minus 5 and this equal to 11. Then we find b second term minus first term, then 11 minus 3 and this equal to 8. Okay, we have first term a equal to 3 and we have common difference 8, then we find the sum of 28 term, that means as 28 and this equal to 28 by 2 into 2 into a, in place of a 3 plus n minus 1, in place of n 28 minus 1 into d 8. Okay, then 14 into 3 to 6 plus 27 multiply 8 equal to 14 into 6 plus 27 multiply 8 6 5 8 to 16 16 and 5 21. Okay, then 14 multiply 216 plus 6 6 6 12 and 1 2 and 2 222. We multiply 14 multiply to 22, that is the sum of 28 and okay, you multiply 14 multiply 222. Then question number second, the sum of first 7 term of an AP is 49. There is the sum of 7 term and sum is given 49. That means sum of 7 term equal to 49. Okay. Next, and that of the first 17 term is 289. Okay, sum of 17 term equal to 289. We find the sum of first n term. We find the sum of first n term, that means n by 2 to a plus n minus 1 and d. For this we find the value of a and d, and we have given two equations from this to find the value of a and d. What is S7? S7 means 7 by 2, 2 into a. Let a is the first term, b is the common difference. 2a plus 7 minus 1, 6 and d. Okay, and this equal to 49. 2a plus 6d equal to 49 multiply 2 and divide 7, 7 1 7. Okay, 2a plus 6d equal to 14. Cancel out 2 throughout, then a plus 3d equal to 7. This is the equation number first. From this we find next equation. S17 means 17 by 2 is sum of 17 term, n by 2, 2 into a plus n minus 1, 17 minus 1, 16 into d. Okay, and this equal to 289. Then 2a plus 16d equal to 289 multiply 2 and divided by 17. Okay, 17 1, 17 7. 2a plus 16d equal to 34. Throughout cancel to a plus 8d equal to 17. This is the equation number second. From first and second, a plus 8d equal to 17. Subtract first and second term, minus minus minus. Cancel out, then minus 5d and this equal to minus 10. Cancel out, d equal to 2. Value of d equal to 2. Next, from equation or from equation second, we find the value, and this is first and this is second. Okay, we find the value of a. We use this a plus 8 multiply d 2 equal to 17. A plus 16 equal to 17. A equal to 1. Value of a equal to 1. Next, we put the value of a and d in this equation, because we find the value of, we find sum of first n terms. Okay. Then Sn, in place of n we write n, because we find the sum of n terms. Then n by 2, n as it is, into 2 into a, in place of a 1, then 2 plus n minus 1 into d, in place of d there is 2. Okay, then n by 2 into 2 plus 2n minus 2. Next is n by 2, 2 to cancel, then 2n, 2 to cancel, then this equal to n square. So if we have given sum of 7 terms and sum of 17 terms, from this two equations we find the value of a and a, then we put the value of a and a in this equation, we find the sum of n terms, and that is n square. Okay, next I will take next question. The next question, question number 8. Find the sum of all natural number between 250 and 1000 which are divisible by 9. Okay, we find the sum of all natural number between 250 and 1000, 250 and 1000, and which are divisible by 9. Student, first we find all number lying between 250 and 1000 and divisible by 9. So first number which is divisible by 9, we have a method. First we divide 250 by 9. Okay, 9 to the 18, then 7 0, 9 7 ja 63. Okay, there is a 7. We take this. Student, if we multiply 27 and 9, 243, but 243 is less 250. So we take 27 plus 1, 28. Okay, 28 multiply 9. Okay, first term is this plus 1 multiply 9. This is the first term divisible by 9. Okay, then 28 multiply 9 and 2, then 7, 9 to 18, 18 to 20 and 25. First is 252. Then first term is 250 into. Okay, then next term we add 9 in this term, 252. Next is plus 252 plus 9. Okay, next term is plus 9. Then this is 261. This is 261. Next we find 261 plus 9. That is 270. Okay, and that's. And we find last term 1000. We divide 1000 by 9. 9 1, then 1 0, 9 1, 9, then 9 1. Okay, we direct multiply this and this, and this equal to 9 9 9. Okay, then last is 9 9 9 9 9. Okay, first is this, second is this, third is this, and last is this. Student, we find the sum of all these numbers. We find sum of all these numbers, and we have a method for finding the sum. Sn, and this equal to n by 2 to a plus n. A plus n. A means first term, L means last term. There is first term given and there is last term given, so we take this result. But for this we find the value of n. First we find the value of n. How many terms are there? Okay, how many terms are there? For this we use last term. Last term is nm. Let this is nth term. We find the value of n. Last term, and this equal to 999. What is nth term? A plus n minus 1d, and this equal to this. A in place of a 252 plus n as it is into d. D is 9. Okay, because there is difference between them is 9. 9 9. 252 plus 9n minus 9 equal to 999. Then 9n minus 252 minus 9, 243 equal to 999, and this is plus. Okay, then 9n equal to 999 minus 240 and 3. Okay, 9 minus 3 6, 9 minus 4 5, 9 minus 2 750 and 6. Next is n equal to 756 by 9. Okay, 9 8 is 72, 9 8 is 72, then 3 9 4. Okay, n equal to 84. There is total 84 terms, and this is A84, 84th term. This is 84th term. So we take some Sn equal to, in place of n we write 84, sum of 84 terms equal to 84 by 2 into first term. First is 252 and last term last is okay. Then 42 into 9 plus 2 11 1 9 5 14 1 15. Then 9 2 11 and 1 and 2. Okay, then you multiply 42 multiply and this is the sum of this complete. Okay, next is question number 13. The sum of n natural number is 5n square plus 4n. Find its eighth term. There is sum of n natural number, that means Sn equal to 5n square plus 4n. Find its eighth term. We find its eighth term. Student, first I find a sum of 8 term, sum of 7 term. Okay. First, if we write in place of n1, then 5 into 1 square 1, 5 plus 4, this is equal to 9. Student, S1, what is the meaning of S1? Sum of 1 term. Sum of 1 term, that is simple A. 9 is first term, that is only A. Sum of first term is first term. Okay, if we put n equal to 2, then 5 multiply 2 square 4 plus 4 into 2, 5 4 24 to 8 and this equal to 28. Okay, S2 equal to 28. What is the meaning of S2? S2 means sum of two term. Sum of two term means sum of first and sum of second term. Then sum of first term is sum of first term is and first term is A 9 plus A2 as it is and S2 equal to 28. From this we find second term. Okay, then A2 equal to 28 minus 9. 28 minus 9, that is 19 equal to A2. A2 is 19. First term is 9. Second term is 19. From this we find D equal to 19 minus 9 and that is 10. Okay. We find 8th term. What is 8th term? 8th term is A plus 7D. Means A plus 8 minus 1D. Then A in place of A 9, 7 in place of D 10 and 9 plus 70 and this equal to 79. Okay. Then 8th term is 79. Okay. For exercise 10D. Students, if sum of 3 consecutive terms is given, sum of 4 consecutive terms is given, then we take this type of term. Generally, we take the first term is A1 या A, second is A2, third A3, A4, A5 and so on. And first term is A, second is A plus D, third is A plus 2D, fourth is A plus 3D, fifth is A plus 4D and so on, and nth term is A plus n minus 1 and D. Okay, but if sum of 3 consecutive, okay, sum of 3 consecutive terms is given, then we take first is A minus D, second is A, third is A plus and D. Okay, if sum of 4 consecutive terms is given, then we take A minus 3D, A minus D, A plus D, A plus 3D. Okay, if sum 3 terms given, then we take first, second, third term. If sum of 4 term is given, then first, second, third and fourth. If sum of 5 terms is given, okay, then we take A minus 2D, A minus D, A plus D, A plus and 2D. That is 5 terms. If sum of 6 terms is given, then we take A minus 5D, A minus 3D, A minus D, next A plus D, A plus 3D and A plus 5D. That is a 6 term of an A. Okay. And next result for AM, arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean. What is arithmetic mean? Between two terms. If we have A and B, two terms and we find arithmetic mean. Let is this A1. Arithmetic mean between two terms, that is arithmetic mean between two terms AM. We denoted this AM. Arithmetic mean between two terms A plus B, that is A plus B by 2. Okay, this is the arithmetic mean between two terms A and B, that is A plus B by 2. And next is some property of an AP. Property of an AP. Property number first. If we have an AP, if we add or subtract a fixed non-zero number all terms of an AP, then the resulting sequence is also an AP. If we have given an AP and if we add a non-zero fixed number to all the terms, then resulting sequence is also an AP. And same, if we multiply or divide by a fixed non-zero number, then the resulting sequence is also an AP. Okay, next I will take some question based on this result of the exercise 10D. Next we have some question from exercise 10 and D. Okay, question number first. Find three number in AP whose sum is 24 and whose product is 440. Student, there is given sum is 24. When sum of three number in AP is given, then we take which type of term? Then we take A minus D, A plus D. Let these are three terms, three numbers in AP. Okay, whose sum is 24 and whose product is 440. Sum of this is given 24, then A minus D plus A plus D equal to 24. D to D cancel. Next A plus A, 3A equal to 24. A equal to A. Okay, then we find the value of A. And next is product is 440. Product of three terms A minus D, A and A plus D. Product of 3 equal to 440. Then A minus D, A plus D, this equal to A square minus D square into A, and this equal to 440. We put the value of A, 8 square 64 minus D square into 8 equal to 440. 64 minus D square equal to 440 by each. Okay, then 8 1 jar. Okay, 55. Then minus D square equal to 55 minus 64. 55 minus 64, and this equal to minus D square equal to 6, and this equal to minus 9. Minus 2 minus cancel, D square equal to 9 and D equal to plus minus 3. Equal to plus minus 3. If we take D equal to plus 3 and A equal to 8, then first term is 8 minus 3, 5. Next is 8 and next is 8 plus 3, 11. If we take D equal to minus 3, D equal to minus 3, then first is minus 3 minus 8. Minus 3 and minus 8. Sorry, first is A, 8 minus in place of D, minus 3 minus plus 3, then equal to 11. Next is A, 8 as it is. Next is 8 plus minus 3, that is 5. Same 5, 8, 11, 5, 8, 11. These are the three terms of an AP. Okay. The next question, question number 4. Divide 96 into 4 parts. 96 into 4 parts. That means sum of 4 parts equal to 96. Are in AP and the ratio between product of their mean. Product of their mean and product of their extreme, that is the ratio. Okay. First sum of 4 part 96. Let me take a 4 part. First is A minus 3D. Next is A minus D, A plus D, A plus 3. These are the 4 parts. And sum of 4 parts equal to 96. A minus 3D, A minus D, A plus D, A plus 3D equal to 96. Then 3D cancel and D to D cancel. A. Then 4A equal to 96 and A equal to 96 by 4. 24. A equal to 24. Value of A equal to 24. Next, according to condition, product of their mean and product of their extreme, and this is the ratio according to problem. Product of mean, these are mean and these two terms are extreme. Then product of A minus D, A plus D, a ratio. Product of mean with product of extreme. Extreme is A minus 3D into A plus 3D, and ratio is given 15:7. Okay, then put the value of A 24. This equal to 24 square minus D square. Ratio this equal to same A 24 square minus 9D square. This equal to 15:7. And we write this 24 square. 576 minus D square divided by 576 minus 9D square. This equal to 15/7. Okay, then by cross multiplication, 576 multiply 7 minus 7D square, and 15 multiply 576 minus 59 sum. 15 multiply 9 and D square. Okay. Next we take it. 15 multiply 576 and minus 57 multiply 7, and this is minus 7D square. Okay, this is minus 7D square, and this equal to 135 plus 135D square. This equal to this. You multiply 576 common, 15 minus 7 and 576 multiply 8. You multiply this and subtract this. Then D square equal to resulting term. Then you find the value of D and put the value of D and A in these 4 terms. Then we have these 4 terms. Okay. Next is find 4 number in AP whose sum is 24, sum of whose square is 120. Whose sum is 4 terms, and sum of which is 24. Then 4 terms, A minus 3D, A minus D, A plus D, A plus 3D. And so if we take sum of all, plus equal to 20, then 3D this cancel, 4 equal to 20, A equal to 5. Value of A equal to 5. And whose square, sum of whose square means A minus 3D square, A minus D square, A plus D square, A plus 3D square, and this equal to 1. Okay. Then A square plus 9D square minus 6AD plus A square plus D square minus 2AD, A square plus D square plus 2AD, and A square plus 9D square plus 6AD equal to 120. 6AD cancel, 2AD and 2AD cancel. A square, then 4A square, 9D square, 1D square, 10D square, again 1D square, 11 and 9. Total 20. D square equal to 120. Then you put the value of A. 5 square 25. 25 for 100 plus 20 D square 120. Then 20 D square equal to 20, D square equal to 1, and D equal to plus minus 1. You take A and D and put in these terms, then you have 4 terms of AP. Okay student, this is the exercise 10D. With the help of this video, you do these 2 exercise. Next video very coming soon. Okay, I hope you like this video.